Alright everybody, welcome back to some more Oblivion modded playthrough. It is I, Xilestar, and today I have fixed tests. It was really difficult. Anyway, we're going to be going through some more Oblivion gates today. So, what kind of Oblivion gates are we going to be doing? Just want to double check something. Why doesn't it look like I'm going very fast? Oh, right, athletics, okay. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to do some little bit of sneaky settings changes into the game. Because I want to do it this way, and because it's actually very interesting. So, if you do not know, part of the main story has it so though, like, you can access certain types of Oblivion portals, or Oblivion gates, if you will. So, different Oblivion gates will open at different stages of the game. So, right now, where we are in the game, according to, I think, this, hang on a second, I'm going to double check this right now. I have the Elder Scrolls pages here. I can't remember what the process is. Okay, so when you complete the Dagon Shrine, see, I thought that this was a little bit further on. I thought it was like when you beat the spies mission, but apparently I was wrong about this. So when you complete the Dagon Shrine, the Oblivion crisis escalates. The probability of a random gate opening increases to 50%, and the maximum number of possible gates becomes 50. Now, we're going to change this little setting a little bit. We're going to change two settings. We're going to change the probability of a gate opening. We're going to change this to 100. And we're also going to be changing... let's see here. We're also going to be changing the amount of gates that will open from 50 to 90. So that way, though, all of the gates that are non-essential, pretty much. So by non-essential, what I mean is that if I were to show you the map right here, these gates right here are essential. You need to, well, you don't necessarily need to do them, though, but these ones will always be open regardless. That's all that means. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and set MQ 00, so that's main quest. I guess this is just a variable thing. It's kind of like what I have in the background on some things too. We're gonna go with max open gates 2, and then whatever the variable is. I just want to make sure I'm actually doing it correctly according to this. So X is the number between 0 and 90, so 90. There we go. So we set the maximum opening gates to 90. So we're going to go and set this to 100, but we're going to go change the variable. So I'm guessing this is, so same thing, MQ00. What is it? Oh, random gate chance cants. Yes, good job. Good job, me. To 100. There we go. So now, this will make it so that every Oblivion portal, or every Oblivion gate that's out there, will now be able to be opened. So pretty much, we just need to open up a map that has all of the Oblivion gates. And I think Yusuf has it. So we can be able to do it. I think I still have a mod installed that allows me to see all of the map marker locations. But I don't think this game is going to allow me to look at all of them, unfortunately. So we're going to go to Bogwater. So there should be an Oblivion gate close to here. And the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be saving the game, so that I don't have to redo those settings again. And there we go. We have 2 Oblivion gates. Nice. Alright. Alright, team. We are heading in the right direction. It's just over here. Maybe if I look at the big flaming gate over here, we're going to be doing this. So as I said, if it's a gate we've already done, we're going to be doing skips and stuff like that. There's one gate I want to double check on. Oh. Wouldn't you believe it? This is the gate I wanted to check. So, because this is one of the town gates, I want to double check something here. Did I change any of these spells to be of the armor by chance? I did not. Oh, I did. I did change them. I did change some. Oh, it's over here. Okay. So how are you supposed to get over there again? Oh, good job. I'm just gonna do this. So if you go over here, I think the town gate might be a little bit better located. That might be what it is. I have to head across this gate. For some odd reason, I couldn't jump. Okay, I like to go. I like to go speedy, speedy. Oh, I can go speedy, speedy. Okay, speedy, speedy. Let's go. Bye. It is. It's this way, right? No. Hang on. Oh no, I might not be, this might not, wait, this can't, it has to be. Because I literally just did research on this like a few days ago. And I was like, wait, what gate is it? And it's like, oh yeah, the coral gate. And it's like, oh, here's how you beat the coral gate. And I was like, wait a minute, this all sounds very familiar. Because we literally just did it. It's over here, isn't it? No, wait. That's it. This is it. This has to be it. No? Okay, it's not that then. Okay. Sorry, I'm so used to the coral gate being able to allow me to do it. So not having the coral gate is kind of throwing me off. Either that or they're like slightly different. Which doesn't make any sense in my opinion. Huh. Yeah, so it's something like that where there's a rock randomly out and about somewhere. It's close to the lava pool. I know that for a fact. Because you can easily like fall into the lava. Like that's how it's like that's how close it is to the edge of it. Or maybe it's like over here, maybe. I didn't get stuck there. Ah, here it is. Okay. So you gotta go over here then. So, right where the gate is. So, I think the gate was right about over here, maybe. Yeah, so you go over here, you go straight to over here, you go across the bridge, go here, go loop around over here, you get to here. So you get to the Foom Vaults. So once you go into the Foom Vaults, you wait for your companions to arrive, and then you go over here. So I don't know if this place actually resets. We can check the next time we get this gate. I just gotta remember, though, that the ones of, yes, the Embers of Hatred is where we need to go. Hi. Oh, it's just a climber? Okay. Alright, Hatred Keeper. So the second key of Dark Hate. Need that. I'll take the arrows, too. Why not? They're arrows. They're cool. Hi. Wait. How many sigil stones do I have in my inventory? Because I kind of want to make sure that we get at least a fair shake of everything. Let's conjure thy storage. Is this where I've been throwing them? This is where I've been throwing them. Okay, good. So we're good. So this is going to be a. I'm going to make this as long as I can. A long session of us just doing Oblivion games. So pretty much we're going to be going for as long as possible. We're going to be doing this for a long time. So we're going to be finishing off the game in the realest sense of the word kind of thing. So we're going to be pretty much making sure that the game, in our case, will be fully beaten. We'll be able to defeat the entire invasion force with the Dark King and his 2 loyal bodyguards. Yeah. Alright, so when you get the 2 keys, you have to go up here. And then once you get over here, you get an actual unique item. Called Hatred's Soul, which is a really good bow, by the way. It's a really good early game bow. And you get Hatred's Heart, I think? Yeah, Hatred's Heart, which is a really good mace. So both of these are actually really good to get at such an early level. if you want to get these guaranteed, go up until you can do the city gates, and it's guaranteed to the. Oops, that's the wrong city. It's guaranteed in the Coral City Gate. Or if you want to do random Oblivion gates, what you can do is you can wait until you get the. What is it? The natural disasters one. So like landslide, tsunami, which is what this one is. So pretty much, yeah, like you can just do that. But if you want it guaranteed, Coral is guaranteed to always have this gate, this type of gate. Ooh, pretty cool sound effects. All right. Hello, Spiritadors. I don't really care about you. I just want to get away from this area. But yeah, there's nothing really unique about the bow, which is very unfortunate. I kind of wish that Oblivion had more unique styled artifacts like that. But it's fine. It's a cool early access Daedric bow. It has actually not a bad like enchantment by far. Fire's really nice. Drain speed's okay, and then Soul Trap with the arrows actually pretty good. Because that means though that you can instantly get like your recharge levels back, right? So yeah, so we're gonna be going through the Oblivion Gate portals from down here. We're gonna work our way up. We're gonna skip the town gates. So we're gonna work our way up the map over here. Then we're gonna go work our way over here. Then we're gonna keep going around here, kind of thing. Then we're gonna loop over towards Bruma, then go right back down here. Then we're gonna loop over to Anvil. Then we're gonna kind of loop back over here, kind of thing. It's gonna be a really big. It's gonna be really, really terrible. But it's gonna be pretty fast because a lot of the Oblivion gates we've already done. So we'll just be able to just go with our famous skip. I do have it, but I don't know why it's not here. Oh, there it is. Oh, that didn't work. All right. That's... Oh. I'm apparently just not using the right button. Oh, whoops. Ow. Oh, okay, I'm not used to this. Why is it not jumping? Come on, just let me jump. And I got stuck in the wall again. This is what's so cool about this game. You can get stuck in the wall. That's fun. Come on. Okay. I just phased right through the gate. That was kind of awesome. I like how this Daedrop hasn't even found me yet. There you go. Wait. Oh no. He didn't spot me. Come on. Jump. I think we're just bypassing everything now. Alright. Oh, okay. I mean, if you're just gonna do that. You know what? I don't care anymore. Let's just do this. I think it's the lower ones. Is it the lower ones? We're just not gonna go do that skip anymore. Hi, cat. You go do your thing. I don't know where Cat went now. What? Oh, there's Cat. I don't know where Tess is, though. Tess can do whatever she wants. To be honest, she could destroy all of Oblivion if she really thought about it. She just needs to snap her fingers. She's done. Oblivion is gone. So yeah, so if you've been following lately on the channel, I got a brand new keyboard. I actually can't play the game with the keyboard. And I can actually kind of show you guys why as soon as we beat the gate. And by show, I mean you can actually kind of hear it. So this microphone is the only one that I can actually technically use for this series because it's the one that started it. So I don't want to change microphone qualities mid-game. It's like, whoa, wait, what just happened here, right? So I put a rule on myself, though, that, like, because I already started the series with this microphone, I can't exactly just stop doing it. So, yeah, we have to keep using this microphone as a self-imposed rule, pretty much. Because if halfway through, if we get a better microphone quality, it's like, whoa, wait, what the hell is happening? It's like, oh, I got a new microphone. It's like, it makes sense, but, like, why did you do it halfway through, right? So, other people might do it differently. I choose to do it this way because that's just how I am. I'm very finical with this stuff. Ah! Let me out. Alright. Alright, what's our reward for this? I'm clicking on the wrong buttons. What's our reward for this? Feather, that's actually not too bad. Okay, so the reason why I can't play with this this new keyboard is this reason. Okay, let me just get this big heavy boy over here. There we go, alright. So I'm gonna click W. A, S, D. Alright, so you hear that? I'm gonna start playing a little bit. So if you could hear that, that's the whole reason why I don't want to play with this like, that's the reason why I don't want to play with this keyboard. Because, first of all, this microphone does not have any settings attached to it. So, pretty much, it doesn't even, like, deafen keyboard noises. It doesn't do any of that nonsense that you would like for a keyboard to, like for a microphone to be able to do. So, unfortunately, like, sure, I can add those in, but then again, if that lessens the quality of the actual microphone itself, again, it's the same kind of shenanigans as before, right? Can you stop breaking your items or whatever you're doing? Alright, fine, whatever. Anyway. I guess we need to go to this one now. Alright. And away we go. Dragon. Yeah, so lately I've been playing a lot of Pal World, and unfortunately, though, it has decreased the amount of videos that I actually want to play, because, or at least decreased the amount of games that I want to play and just work on. So, if you were unaware, allow me to explain something really quick. Let's touch this up. Fine. Alright. Ow, Harada. Okay, you guys go over there. Oh, come on, man. Go, game. Thank you. Alright. Am I even in the right area? I'm not even being able to jump. Apparently. There we go. Bye! Whoa, cat. So yeah, so like I've been trying to hold off on recording a bunch of stuff though, because like or I've been holding off on doing a lot of stuff that I need to do for my Minecraft series for the future, because I've just been playing too much Pal World. And unfortunately, it is actually I want to check some more. Oh my word, it is night and day. All right, so like I understand it's Oblivion, it's not gonna do much, but like, oh my word, like just feeling is just... So when I play Pal World, by the way, my computer overheats like crazy. Like it is a toasty boy, pretty much. It is a very, very... How did that get triggered? Anyway. So like it's a very toasty boy. Like it gets insanely like hot to the touch, pretty much. Even if you touch like the tempered glass. That's how hot it is. And it just cooks the room I'm in. I literally could not record Power for longer than like an hour or something like that without cracking open the window kind of thing, or letting some kind of cold air in or anything. Like if I'm ever like extremely cold because like, you know, the outdoor temperature or whatever, like let's say it was like negative 30 degrees Celsius kind of thing in here. I just need to open up Power World. My computer will be my heater. Like that's how insane it was. Like I would literally have like I think it was really windy out. I think it was like one day last week. I think I was playing Power World. It was really windy outside, and it was very cold in this room. And for some odd reason, being near my computer was keeping me at least a little bit warm. And I'm wearing like I'm wearing pants. I'm wearing shirt. Like, you know, like I'm wearing like my normal like indoor wear pretty much. Like I would wear when it's really, really cold outside, or when I just want to walk around the house kind of thing, like pants and shirt kind of thing. And it's like, it's really toasty, and I'm like, what the heck is going on here? Like, I'm literally like, I literally have to put on like a thin hoodie pretty much just to make sure that like my arms don't get cold. Like that's how cold it is in the room. Meanwhile, like I'm on my computer and I'm still feeling my computer's like overheating like crazy. It's like, okay, how are you overheating? Like it's insane. But I can't wait until 2 weeks from now. You're not gonna see any changes except for I'm gonna notice changes and it's gonna be awesome. We got a level, nice. We've become more famous as we break more Oblivion gates. You guys go after him. That was funny. Anyway, you guys won't notice any changes. I definitely will, and I'm gonna be very happy. So next week, and by your guys' thing, it will probably be like next month, pretty much. But to me, it'll be next week. So next week, I'm gonna be hopefully my 2 monitors will be coming in because this one's a very old monitor, so I think I definitely need an upgrade. This one doesn't even have an HDMI port. That's how old it is. So I need to definitely get it upgraded. I noticed this with Power World. If I Alt-Tab and go into like any program, I can literally start seeing like these weird visual line effects appearing everywhere. And I don't know if that's just because like it's an old monitor, it can't handle new graphic games kind of thing. But like, it gets very disorienting. What did I get? I got Chameleon. Okay. I went into the inventory for something, I can't remember. Oh, right, I wanted to recharge my thing. Oh, I don't have any soul gems on me. So yeah, so like so I already have the 2 monitors planned out. I just need to like, they just need to be here pretty much, and then I'll be able to set them up. I already know what kind of setup I want, so it's not like it's gonna be that huge of a deal, though, to be honest. It might take me like a day or two to kind of get them to work the way that I want it to. Actually, why do I have a zero? Oh, because Martin was going to take it. If I didn't do that. Okay. You know what? Hatred's arrow thing. Wait, yeah, Hatred's arrow thing. And we're gonna go and grab the Hatred Soul. Stop moving. There you go. You get experience for trapping a soul? Okay, which one did he... Oh, it doesn't... Oh, it doesn't prioritize the Xilestar. That's kind of bad. But that's fine. Okay. Hang on, did I ever re-add it? No, I didn't add it back in. Okay. Because I can technically re-add in the... re-add Umbra, because apparently, after I did research on the Clavicus Vial stuff, apparently you can keep Umbra, which I didn't know. That you can actually keep Umbra. I thought, like, Umbra was the requirement to actually succeed it. I mean, for Sanguine, you have to make sure that everybody in the party gets the effect, right? So I thought that maybe this would be the same kind of condition. So, yeah, I didn't want to fail that again. I wanted to do I wanted to do everything perfectly fine, so that's why that happened. But nope. Oh, I got a level and I didn't actually level. Wait. Okay, so we're getting close to the end. Okay. And before anybody, like, kind of mentions, though, like, my spells are very broken. They are, depending on how you look at it. You can make even more broken spells than I have done. And I'm going to be doing an edit at some point. I'm just not quite sure when I want to do it just yet. Where I want to make the armored sets spells be actual spells, whereas the Dark King's armored spells kind of thing are lesser powers instead. So like in the little armor sets kind of thing, it's like, okay, cute. It's so cute that it's doing this, right? Bye. So I'll show you what I mean by that after we're done this gate. Just want to do this gate real quick. Because if it takes about 10 minutes to do a gate, it's fine. And if I get 2 monitors, guess what that happens for this channel? I get to actually start streaming. I already have 2 games that I already know that I can stream, and that's Pixelmon Adventures. It'll probably just most likely be an adopted stream-only experience. Which will be very interesting. It'll be a stream-only experience, and it'll be Powell, which will be very interesting for both those games to be stream-only things. Ah! So close, man. We got farther than we did before. Okay, what did we get? We got fatigue. That's not too bad, actually. All right, let's level up. All right. I'm trying to increase everything. Increase everything. Nothing's happening. Yeah. Okay, fine. Personality, willpower, and agility for that. For this, could just increase blunt all the way. There we go. Perfect. Nice. So we have full blunt now. That's good. So we have 2 skills at 100 now. That's awesome. Sorry, I'm just reading what I kind of want. So I think I should just keep going for acrobatics. No, acrobatics is not really good for me. Let's go for armor instead. So we can now increase our armor's, what is it? Our armor's total durability, instead of 100%, it'll be 125%. And what would be a good for athletics? Actually, wait. No, because I would have 4 at the end. So I guess this is like the best thing I could do. Yeah, okay, so like I'll show you what I mean. So like since I have 24 points here, if I wanted to, I could throw all of them into here, but the problem is that I have 4 here, right? And obviously I can't get armor. But would there be another one that I could get 4 for, though? I mean, Speechcraft could be potentially helpful. So is Sneak. And what about over here? I mean, Conjuration. Get 1 point into that, just so we're a journeyman of that. Cool. Maybe I keep the 2 points for something else later on in the future. There we go. Yeah, so like there's like 3 gates over here. So it should, so the Oblivion gate should open. There it is. So I'll show you the sets that I'm talking about right now. As soon as we kill this bad boy. Okay. So. I love that sound effect. It's supposed to be when a spell fails, but it just sounds so cool that it just had to do it that way. So these armor sets right here are what I'm talking about. So like the Lich King's armor kind of thing. These all give you spells, by the way. So each and every one of these gives you a certain list of spells that are mostly the same and identical, but they're a little bit different. So in the case of like, all of them will have the same spell of unlocking, which is the like the skeleton key spell, and that's what all of these all have. So that one will be an actual spell, whereas all of these. Why is it that this one's? Is the shells just different on each level? Because these containers don't change in height. But I think the shelves do, which is very weird. Anyway. So yeah, so like all of these are going to be changed, though that they're all going to be using spells instead of lesser powers. And same idea with everything else here. I just want to double check something. Is this a version I don't have them in? No. Or did I disable them? Or maybe it disabled itself. Who knows? Anyway. I love the little mismatch of every rock. It just looks so... It makes the map look at least a little bit more beautiful looking, I find. That looks so beautiful now. It looks so beautiful. Unfortunately, though, because Oblivion doesn't have, like, that cool snap-on like Palworld and Unturned has, to create this is kind of difficult. Especially since all the pieces don't come out like this. This is, by the way, like low res right now, because this is like stretched by far. And I can have all my enchantments here. I can have, what was in this lectern? Oh, right, I wanted this. I wanted this spell, because it's so cool. I want to use it. I think the only broken part, I think, is that, like, it is, it, I think, has no cost. I think, right? It's got no cost? No, it's got a singular cost. But it's not a lot to say that's broken. I want to see what this spell... I want to see this in action, okay. I want to see how far we can go with this. This would be fun. Alright, Oblivion Gate. Alright, random summon. I summon sheep in attack mode. Cat, the sheep is supposed to do everything. No! Sheep! It killed the sheep! No! Tess is gone. Alright. Aw, this gate again. Alright, who's gonna assist me? This rat will assist me. No, where is it? Ah, there we go. Alright. This will be fun, trying to launch myself from here. Alright, Mr. Rat. Come on. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Alright, I'm way too high now. we now descending? Who really knows? Oh, now we're descending. Okay. And... oh. Oh. I hit an invisible wall, apparently. I've hit an invisible wall, apparently. Well, we would have made it over here, but I thought that that was right here. So, yeah. We definitely would have made it here. Bye, buddy. Oh. Alright. Yeah, so, something that I didn't actually mention about the keyboard before, though, is that, like, while it is a very heavy boy, it really is. Compared to this keyboard I can lift with one hand, and it feels like it's like a little tiny stack of paper, pretty much. This one is like grabbing... how do I best want to define this? It's as if you grabbed, like, a ream of paper, pretty much. Like, that's how heavy it is, pretty much. It's about that weight, pretty much. Like, the weight between the two is way too interesting. And the only cool, interesting difference between the two of them is that one is a wireless gaming keyboard, and this one is like, if you buy a piece, like a random PC from like a retailer kind of thing, like one of those $400 tower computers, pretty much. Then they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna give you this mouse and keyboard built like for it, kind of thing. That's what this one is. Like, I'm not joking. That's literally what this keyboard came from. It came from one of those, pretty much. Apparently I have the vampire disease. I didn't know that. Anyway. Oh no, wait, what was the item we got? We got strength. Very cool. So we have this Oblivion Gate, but there's another one close by to it. So there's one that's right here. There's another one that's right over here. So we're going to go do that one. Huh. What happened? What is against us? Alright, everybody, are you ready to deal with the gates to Oblivion? After this, we have to stop by Barris Manor. You get a bunch of soldiers. Alright, everybody. We are entering the gate to Oblivion itself. I don't know if this one's the one that I can actually skip, to be honest. But what I want to say is that, like, one thing that I want to do, and I want to find out if I can even do it, before I say I'm going to do it, and then it's like, you can't actually do it this way. One thing that I want to do is build a Oblivion Gate generator. So, though, like, you just click a button, and then what it does is it spawns an Oblivion Gate. So that way, though, like, if you want to go through the gates of Oblivion even after you beat the game kind of thing, you still can. And the reason why I want to do that is because, well, usually late game is usually when you want to get the Oblivion gates. Because, of course, like, look at these, like, instant investments you can make, right? In terms of your, like, equipment. So if you get to beat the game, let's say at level 1, you're not going to be able to get these overpowered sigil stones. But if you're going to use the ring constant effect glitch, I think is what it's called. Maybe it's just called the constant effect glitch, because that's pretty much what it is. It's not just a ring, but it's... People usually like to use rings for it, though. But pretty much, if you use that, it doesn't matter what level you do it. You're going to be able to do it regardless. Okay. And to be fair, you can make, like, god characters. Okay, so hopefully without another game crash, we can actually continue onward. Okay. There we go. And when I need to know if I'm recording or not, I don't need to rely on alt-tabbing anymore. I can just have a second monitor for that. Come on. Yes, you two, follow. Where were you? Oh, you're on the opposite side, that's why. Okay. Yeah, so I wanted to mention something. So one of the repeat gates I got, I mean, I'll reset these sigil stones to be what they should be. So like, unless I got the same ones. No, I think this one was different. But anyway, so like if I got a different one, don't get me wrong, I'll reset it back to what it was beforehand. But I did find out that one of the ones was a repeat of these, so I wanted to go ahead and do it on my own and see if it would actually reset. And lo and behold, it does. I know I should have done it on screen though, but because it was a gate I already did, like it was that one was this gate right here, right? Yeah, because I had to do this gate and this gate again. Yeah, because the skip here is that you can actually jump on there. Where's the skip? Oh, there was a skip over here. I can't remember where it was. Oh, wait, I know where it is. You have to go around here, don't you? You have to go around here. You go loop up over here. Wait, is this even a skip? Yes, it is. It is a skip. Okay. So you have high enough acrobatics, you can sort of shimmy your way over here. You can get across. Hi, you didn't expect me, did you? You didn't expect the Dark King to appear out of the wall. Very good. Yeah, so for me to redo the gates, I just toggle collisioned my way up, to be honest. I didn't even bother going through the gates entirely. But what I'm going to do now is that before I go into a gate, I'm going to save the game. Because, no joke, the autosave that was created was corrupted. And the save that I did beforehand was literally right before I did that, right before I did this gate, pretty much. So, hooray! So I had to redo that one. That was fun. Going to the dead halls. Bye. Bye. Dark King has no time for you. Oh, I was invisible for a second. I was like, what? Yeah, so there's a couple of reasons why I don't want to record for too long today. For one thing is that, like, I'm not saying that this is boring. I mean, doing the same Oblivion gates over and over again can get kind of boring, though. But the other reason why is because, unfortunately, my POW world save kind of got corrupted in a weird way. So the latest, I mean, we're way too early on for you guys to be able to know what I'm talking about, though, because I've really just finished recording it. And you guys are still in the first session. So, hey, we got a lot of progress done for the game, which is really interesting to talk about, too. But I'll get to that in a second. So, I think it was after the first session, or was it the second one, that I said I was going to experiment with some mods that might be potentially very beneficial for us. Unfortunately, while experimenting with those mods, something bad happened to the world. So those mods actually changed the vanilla in-game values in a way that it made those mod changes permanent. So I gotta try to figure out how to get rid of them, and apparently one solution was to one actual solution to that problem was that if you were to go and what was it? Oh, what was the thing? It was like if you reinstall the mod, load the save back up, and then you remove them one by one, it'll actually fix the issue. So I want to try it that way, although I highly doubt it's going to work. I'm willing to try anything right now. And unfortunately, I can't message the people. Like, I can't message the person who made the mod to find out, like, if there was an actual proper way to uninstall that mod, right? So, like, unfortunately, I can't find out, like, if there was a better solution for me just to remove them instead of just cutting them out of the folder, pretty much. That they get slotted into. Or you're supposed to put them into, right? I just want to get all the sigil, or all the soul gems, to be honest, that we have. Ooh, are these all full? These are all full? Yo, that's awesome. We got a lot of full soul gems. Let's go. Honestly, technically, the best thing that I could have done for the Twisted Light that is the the replica copy, so this one, is to give it Soul Trap. Like, no joke, give it Soul Trap. Make Soul Trap maybe 2 seconds, similar to what I have the paralysis effect being for, well, technically both weapons, but for just in general. The reason why I don't have it that way is because I wanted both weapons to be mere reflections of each other. And by that I mean, like, if you take both Twisted Lights together, and you take their effects and you look at them side by side, you're going to see they're exactly identical in their enchantments. The only difference between the two, of course, is that one of them has the sort of, the respawn. Oh, what is it? Not the respawn. Not the respawn. What is it? The restoration kind of thing, where this just gets reset, kind of like Dawn and Duskbane. It has it disabled. That's the only thing that it has. Oh, I do have that one. Okay, I didn't think I had it. But that's the only thing you gotta remember, though. Like, that's the only thing I have.
Looks like you're handy with a blade.
Good afternoon. Cyrodiil is
Why do you guys
surrounded
have
to the
Daedric
north and
weapons
east
here?
by the lofty Gerald and Valus mountain ranges.
Okay, they have apparently Daedric weapons here. That's kind of terrifying in its own way, but hey. The populace are arming themselves against the Dark King. We must eliminate them. I'm joking. Although that would be pretty funny, though. Drathis just goes ahead, kills the populace because they're trying to arm themselves against him. That's pretty funny. I mean, I'll get rid of this stuff. I'm not gonna wear it too much. I'll wear it during the main story. I'm not gonna wear them here because I don't really feel like that would be quite necessary. I mean, I don't need this right now, unless I want to make it more lore accurate where nothing can harm me. Because technically, my armor shouldn't degrade at all. Because that's pretty much how that works. Now I'll just store all. And should I store all that? Yeah, I'll store all that stuff. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, I do want to go through all of the this stuff too at some point. Alright, cash is last. I should be fine. Actually, you know what? I'll throw one more. I'll throw the last set batch of items into the chest area over here. I mean, while we're here, might as well. There we go. Perfect. Like our inventory is practically cleaned. Now we are ready to handle the Oblivion gates. Oh. Dataroth. Perfect. Alright, so what I'm gonna do. Oh hey, we can do this on screen now. So I'll show you what I mean. So I literally just did this seconds ago, so this will be a perfect test to show off that it actually does work. Bridge. Over here. I love my armor for that reason, man. Oh, so beautiful that it does that. Lava is one of the things that gets very annoying because it accumulates damage so quickly. So the fact that, like, I can just instantly recover from it. Mwah. Mwah. Perfect. It's beautiful. I love it. Hi, buddy. Bye, buddy. So yeah, so like the whole thing with the power roll thing, yeah. So I gotta try and figure out if there's like a save cleaner out there kind of thing, or if I have to literally just do what the one person on the mod page said. Sorry, what the mod page said, where they said like, oh, reinstall them and then slowly release them, and then that should like fix the issue. And I'm like, oh, okay, that'd be great. That's actually the solution. Is there actually anything? No. Cool. Alright. You guys got this area. No, okay. So you do still need the keys here. Okay, that's very interesting. I should make a spell that will allow me to bypass that. But like my only restriction is just me, right? Like I'm the one who judges like when to use it kind of thing. And see if it works for all those pesky gates kind of thing. As you can see, I literally did this like not 10 minutes ago. Or not 10 minutes ago, let's say about 20 minutes ago. I literally just did it. So it's like it resets the whole thing. I guess they had to have programmed it that way anyway, because that's how the sigil stones worked, right? Or that's how they work. Cool. Anyway, yeah. So back to the whole power roll thing. So right now, there's only a few things that are broken, and one thing that's a server-wide bug that I might just go to maybe the Power World like Discord or something like that, just to get it like down pat kind of thing. Because like while some of the bugs are localized in a way, one of them is not really localized. One of them is like widespread. The other one is just like, I don't know if it's just character based, because if it is, that'd be awesome. And then one of them is like, it's centered on a few pals, so it's not like it's like too widespread, but like they're still technically, in my opinion, still considered bugs in a way. So I really would rather just get them dealt with and ready to go. And just so though I don't have to deal with the freaking jumping thing, I'm just gonna go do this. No. Game. Okay, jump. There we go. I knew I could do it. There we go. Alright. Eee. Yeah, so another thing that's also happened in the background is that, like, my new microphone here, right here, pretty much, that's not this one, but it's actually a way better one, is now starting to break. So this microphone right here, I've only had it for about a few months now, and it's already started to break down. I don't know how it's starting to break down. It's a brand spanking new one, and it has a better build quality and everything. And yet, for some odd reason, it's already breaking. This one right here, I have had for... I mean, even if I say at the start of the channel, that's a lie, because it would be a little bit beforehand. So we'll say about... I want to say about February 2020. Unclear of the day, but does that really matter in the case? So this is coming up about 4 years of me having it, pretty much. So we're still in February at the time of this recording. And it's still working fine. So what I mean by the microphone breaking is that I cannot plug in my headphones. Or not my headphones, my speakers to it anymore. Spell absorption is broken. So I can't plug in my speakers into my microphone like I usually do, because the port that has it is like a metal ring. And that metal ring is now loose. Yeah, I have my finger over right now and I can feel it wiggle. That's not good. And the reason why I know that this actually is a problem is because when I was playing Pal World, I don't even know if Pal World was actually an issue, or was the reason that caused this issue. But hey, right? So while I was playing Pal World, I booted into the server like normal. So it's like me just playing into this game and then not hearing any sound effects, and I'm like obviously with my speaker, I'm like, huh? So I'd be like, why don't I hear anything? So then I thought, oh, maybe it's the stupid headphones doing their weird thing where you have to like rotate it in the jack area a little bit. So I do that, and all of a sudden I hear a large amount of static, and I'm like, whoa, what the heck is going on here? So I unplugged the speaker, I cleaned the jack, and I went and repeated what I normally do. I went and plugged it back in, same idea, same problem. So I thought, okay, that's kind of weird. Maybe it's because like I'm not plugging it in like, you know, super straight or something like that, or maybe I made it crooked or something like that. So I tried it again, nothing's working. So I thought, oh no, did my speakers just die? Because they are not new speakers, right? They're I don't want to say pretty old. I mean, they're still pretty good. They're, like a family member gave them to me because they didn't need them anymore. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just go use them. And, oh, I forgot to save. I forgot to save before I entered the Oblivion gate, but that's fine. But yeah, I love these speakers and everything. So I was like, oh man, don't tell me the speakers are broken now. So I go like So I'm trying to find a solution, and I'm like, you know what? Apart from me just trying whatever headphone ports on my computer that still work, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna go and try like this microphone right here and see if its audio jack works. Lo and behold, it does. So I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird though. So what's wrong with the other microphone? So I go and I see that like I thought maybe like the metal ring around it was kind of broken though. So this is already the second problem I have with this microphone right off the bat. Well, one thing wasn't actually attached to it, but the other thing actually is. So I'm not going to get into too much detail though, but pretty much I tried to get a shock absorber mount for the microphone. So that like it would be able to help around with you know, the quality and such like that for the for just videos in general. Unfortunately for me, I can't actually install it for reasons I don't want to really get into. But pretty much I can't really use it, so I had to stick with just the microphone arm and the microphone itself. And unfortunately now, I'm gonna have to revert back to this being the headphone one until when my monitors come in. Once my monitors come in, I'm getting I don't know what it's called. I don't remember what it's called. It's something you can plug your speakers or headphones into that routes into the PC kind of thing through I think it's USB-C or USB kind of thing. So that'll be very helpful for me. Mostly what I wanted to do is that I wanted to switch between a better way of explaining it. Sort of like how I have my HDMI switch being. Not my actual Nintendo Switch, but my HDMI switch. So how I use my HDMI switch is that I can switch between my computer and my Nintendo Switch by the click of a button on the same TV kind of thing. That's what I mean. I want something similar to that. So that way though, like when I'm recording, I just click the button, headphones. I click the button, speakers, that kind of thing. That's what I'm looking for. Because then at the very least though, like I have both my... So though I can still play my computer without having my headphones. So like if I take off my headphones right now, headphones are off. So I can't even hear the game. So I can't listen to the game right now. So if I wanted to, let's say, put my headphones down and just, you know, just play Oblivion without the headphones kind of thing and just, you know, just play around. I can like unplug the headphones or in this case just switch between the headphones to the speakers and just listen to the game. Just be able to go, wow, look at this beautiful view, and then I'm still actually being able to see the game. I'm still able to actually like, you know, fully experience the game without having my headphones. It's so weird not actually hearing the game right now. It feels so deadly. Well, I say quiet, but the laptop is running. Again, I would say quiet, but the laptop is running. So the laptop's very loud. Well, loud enough that. Whoosha! I'm out. Ooh, this one. Yeah, this one I'm just gonna... should I talk to collision or should I just do the jump? I'll chance the jump. There we go. Fortunately, I can't see the tower though. I don't even know if I can even like move in this state. Doesn't look like it. I don't think this is a jump I can move. I think this is a jump I can just go up. And if I did move, it doesn't really look like it. Okay. Come on. Come on. Okay, game. Jump. Okay. I want you to launch me up. There we go. Perfect. Alright, now I just gotta wait till we get down. But again, yeah, like that's the kind of thing that I'm looking for, though. It's just something like I can switch between headphones, speaker. No, that's dumb. I couldn't move for some odd reason. And that's not a normal Oblivion vanilla mechanic. That's just a Oblivion being very dumb mechanic. I literally tried to adjust, and it's like, nope, you don't get to adjust. No, we already went through this. I already adjusted perfectly fine. So, skip. All right. I think this will be the only one that'll do that jump skip. I think even the other one that's like vertical, I'll do it too. So I feel like the only two ones will do that high jump kind of skip. The other ones aren't nearly as bad. Oh, we got pretty far on that one. Yeah, did all that without actually hearing the game, and I already feel kind of bad for these audio. Oh, I'm gonna put back on the headphones. But yeah, also I'm gonna be getting new headphones too, which shouldn't really change the way the videos are actually made. So I'll actually be able to switch them for actually this this purpose too. So. Hooray. And while this might not affect the game, like this series, I want to mention it here just in case. I might. Again, I don't know when this will actually be a thing, so it might not even happen. Who knows, right? But if it does happen, hooray! That's awesome. So. This year, one of the things I want to make is a brand new PC that will be almost infinitely better than this one for just just being able to play games and recording, which will be awesome in my opinion because that will help me out tremendously. And not only that, not only will it help me out tremendously, but it'll just help me out overall. So, hooray for that nonsense, right? Yeah, so it'll help me out tremendously, so I really want to do it. I already have the pieces already, like, pre-planned. I already have the case here. Actually, this will be much more easier to hear it than, I think I hit the sound off in PAL World. I think it'll just be easier just for you guys to hear it here because it's, well, this microphone, right? So the case is right here. So, it's here already, right? I bought the case first thing because what I noticed into the if you're going to the PC game market, and by that I mean like if you're just looking for like the best possible like cases, the thing that I recommend first and foremost is to buy the case. Buy the case first thing, because PC cases have two things that can happen to it. One is that like there's too few of them on the market at any given time. So you want to buy it almost as soon as you get the money to do it, right? If your case costs, let's say $400 and you have that $400 saved up, get the case immediately. And I mean 400 with tax and shipping kind of thing, or whatever it is, right? Like if you have enough to buy the case, buy it immediately. And then just save up for the rest of the parts. If the case is what you like, but the parts are like, if you just threw a motherboard in there just because like, hey, this is a motherboard that can fit in the PC, or this is a CPU I want, this is this, wait for that stuff. Wait until you have the full amount, but for the case itself, buy it immediately. Because even though I bought the case here, though, I did all of my pre-planning and all that stuff after the fact. So like the CPU and all that stuff, I wanted to get other people's opinions on like what would be the best possible gaming PC for the current market, kind of thing. Now there are a few things I need to ask though, the case manufacturer though, especially about this case, because I think it might be a little outdated on some of the components, but I want to make sure that I can get the upgrades to those said components, right? But like, if possible, I will get them. But like, if you don't know what my current PC build is, I think the first ever video on the channel has it. But what I'll do is that on the next, what is it? On the next anniversary, which will be, I think it'll be year 4. I just switched your armor back. What are you doing? Okay, I think Cat breaks down whenever she goes into an Oblivion gate or something like that, because that's the only possible solution I'm thinking of why that's happening. Anyway. That's the only reason why I can think of that she keeps breaking her equipment. Going back to her vanilla equipment. Anyway. Yeah, I'm not going to go back there anymore. If I need more arrows, I'll just dupe them. It's sad, but it's the truth. I can just dupe them. But for, like this PC, it's going to be way too good. Like this PC right now has a 5700 XT, which was really good back in 2020. It's been 4 years now, and we're about, I think, 3 graphics card generations, maybe 2 or 3, I think. And I'm already seeing the downfall of having like not upgraded far past this right now, which is very sad though. Like, still, like it's a beautiful card, don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful looking card. It's very nice because of the fact that the card's name has thick in it. It's very funny. I keep making the joke though. It's a joke that I like making though. It's like, my graphics card is thick. It's like, why? It's like, literally, it's in the description of the card. It literally says thick 2. So it's really funny. But anyway. So like, I love the card, don't get me wrong. It's a very nice looking card. But like, the fact that like a lot of games nowadays are like requiring so much in terms of like graphics and stuff like that. Even Pal World, I was very surprised. So, like, even with my current setup right now, I know the RAM is nothing to, is one of those, like, a yikes moment for the RAM, but, like, to be honest, when I was building the PC, I think it was, like, a little bit before the pandemic and during the pandemic, I was told that 16 gigabytes of RAM was really, really good. Like, I was told by 3 different people that, like, having 16 gigabytes of RAM is very, very good. But the only thing that I had to do was put them into, like, dual channel mode. That was the only thing that I needed to do. And if I got it to dual channel mode, then, like, you know what? You were, like your computer will be, like, the god, pretty much, right? Oh, I missed a gate. Oh, well, I'll go beat this one, at least. Oh no, we got goblins. Wait, where is this? Where am I? The gate's like over here, but it's not showing up on the map. Oh wait, no, I'm a little bit too far away. I should have went to the spire. Should have went to the spire, my bad. I think it's just the way that this map looks. It looks like it's closer than what it actually is. But it's like close to the spire. So it's like over here then. Bye, wolf. So yeah, so like I was told that 16 gigabytes was more than powerful enough to play a lot of the demanding games nowadays. I think the most demanding game that was out was Witcher 3, I think. And that was the one that I was like, okay, so I could play like Witcher 3 perfectly fine. They went, yeah, you should be able to play it perfectly fine with 16 gigs of RAM and all that stuff. And then now I'm getting told that for Power World, you need like 32 gigabytes to have to be perfectly fine. And I'm like, whoa, wait, what? Like, what? Come on, jump. Come on, game. Seriously, come on. Give me a freebie. There we go. Perfect. All right. There we go. I'm gonna go like that. Oh, maybe the keyboard has a delay because I have the other keyboard installed still. Or plugged in still. Nope, I biffed that. My bad. But I'm not gonna go through that nonsense again. I biffed that, but that's because I forgot to slow down. I forgot to slow it down. Anyway, it's fine. But yeah, but these people were actually able to help me go with a better, more of a logical sense into building a computer. If it was up to me to build a computer, my computer would have died in the first 10 seconds of me booting it up. Because my earliest building PC concept was to cheap out on the CPU cooler for at least a little bit, and then for the power supply as well, go for the lowest costing one that a reputable PC building parts list website was. So if it's like the estimated thing was like 543, get a 550. You get the lowest costing one that's there. That's pretty much what my whole game plan was. But get like the most ballin' CPU and the most ballin' GPU. And I was like, this is the PC I want. And then I got pretty much everybody that looked at my parts list, like all my friends that looked at my parts list went like and slapped my wrist and went, no, that's bad PC building. And I went, oh, what's wrong with it? It's got a good CPU and it's got a good GPU. Like, what's wrong with it? And they go, your cooling, your power supply, your this, your that. And I'm like, what's wrong with it? Like, I don't know what I did. Apparently I did a taboo pretty much for PC building. They're like, okay, here's what you need to improve on it. And I went, okay. So then I improved it. And then I gotta say though, like this PC was pretty ballin' when I first got it. I was very happy with it, apart from one problem. But apparently it wasn't the PC, it was apparently the graphics card, but it was just my version of the graphics card. But it was either I would have to sacrifice the thick card to go get one that would actually have the port working, or I would keep the thick card and then be angry at the fact that my port doesn't work. I chose the latter, of course. Dust Eater? Goblins eat dust, apparently? Who knew? A runestone, doomstone, whatever, I don't know. Cat, come on, man. Don't break like that. Cat, if you keep breaking like that, I'm not going to give you armor anymore. I'm just going to let you keep your leather armor then. Oh, this one's easy peasy. I'm surprised we haven't been getting this one. Just be getting all the ones that we have to travel so far up for. I mean, it's a long way to get up to the top of the tower, though, but it's easy to get around the tower, though. Oh, cool. How many videos have you made? Alright, good. So we're close to finishing Oblivion off. That's awesome. Okay, how many gates? This should be... I think it should be up to 90, I think? That's good. Alright, we're at 31 already. We should be at, I think, 91, I think. If I'm right. Because if the 90 is the random gates, and Kvatch isn't considered a random gate, then technically we should be at 91. Oh, we got farther. Let's go. We're doing it. It's because of the athletics boosts. Oh, also, I may have, oops. Sorry, Tess. Sorry, Tess. When I did the level up again, I changed the skills that it boosted up because I was confused on what was going on. So, yeah, they're a bit different. So if you see the numbers at least a tiny bit different, yeah, that's the reason why. Dragon. Where's the enemy dragon? I believe the dragon more than Cat and Tess. Oh. It's over there. Alright. Alright, you two. Run away. No, it's further down. So it's this way. Okay. There it is. It just magically pops into place. Hello, Daedroth. There you go. Why aren't I getting any of the well, I mean, this is kind of an easy gate, but like, why aren't I getting that other easy gate mod? There's two of them that are very easy. Why aren't I getting them more often? Also, I'm not checking the sigil stones because, like, either way, like, even if I were to look at them all, like, let's see how many we've been getting. Willpower, that's really good. Health. Fire shield's really good. Resist fire. But fire shield's a lot better than just getting resist fire, though. Fortified blade's okay. I mean, fortifying blade is okay until I think... I'm trying to remember what it was. The only skills you get benefits over 100 are acrobatics and athletics. Those are the only two you get benefits from if they're over 100. Because acrobatics deals with how high you jump and how much damage, or when you would start taking damage from jumps that you take, and athletics is how far you can run. And the same idea goes with how your attribute of speed works too. So with both, you can actually go really, really fast. So that's why, like, I'm trying to boost my athletics now so that I can go really, really fast. Because I don't remember ever knowing that, like, athletics is actually the important piece of how fast your character runs. Because it just naturally goes up. So you never really stop and think about, like, athletics is an important point into how fast your character runs. Because I recently, with bad, horrible quality, because it was in the early 2010s pretty much, so YouTube videos back then were really terrible. I watched an old YouTube video of a person explaining, like, the best sigil stones to get a hold of, or like the best thing to get your character, like, at such a low level. And what was recommended was speed. Speed is an important, very important attribute because you can go from here to here in less time the higher your speed is. But the funny thing is that the important point that they're missing is the fact that athletics is very important to that too. So they don't even mention athletics, which we all know now is very important. Dragon? Oh, good job, Dragon. I don't know where the gate is. Oh, gate's over here. Okay, good. Let's go. But yeah, like I was doing a bunch of research on athletics and stuff like that, like after the fact, and I was like, I don't remember ever hearing people saying anything about athletics. I don't even think I remember people showing how to level up athletics like efficiently or like heavy grinding, right? But for like acrobatics, there was like 3 different tips and tricks to like quickly level that thing up, and I was like, wow, okay, like acrobatics gets the whole thing, and technically you can only increase the speed attribute off of like spells and effects kind of thing, so it's like you can't really level it up like a skill, so it's like I'm surprised that athletics didn't get any love. And to be honest, even I don't even have any tips and tricks about athletics. My only tip and trick is to play the game. Which I guess is like the incentive. It's like as long as you continue moving around in the game itself, you'll get experience for one of your skills. Because I think it's like every step you take, you get like 1 experience point in athletics. And I can't remember what the statistics are for it, but I think if you swim, you get more experience. No, I'll find that out. I did research on telekinesis. Oh, I think this was because of Nehrim. I wanted to find out why the key thing wouldn't work. Or why I wasn't grabbing the key when I was directly connecting to the key. That might have been why. I was doing research on telekinesis. Try to wait till like it's a loading screen, but I want a longer one than just like 2 seconds, pretty much. You're not giving me time to go and click it. Okay, trying to quickly load skills. Yay, skills. Athletics. My brain is blanking. Is what I'm looking for, even though I literally just said it out loud. So this will actually give us a ton of experience. So that's actually really good. Oh. All right. So I just want to check something. Okay, good. All right. All right. All right. So yeah. So like the game literally crashed at that loading screen, which was very funny. I wonder if it's because like I used my spell at the exact same time that it was going to teleport me out. So yeah, so if you want to know something that's actually very interesting, I literally have the unidentified Elder Scrolls pages loaded up here. So it's much easier to obviously level up all these skills, or at least the athletics when you are on PC. Because what you can do is you could toggle auto run. I'm trying to find a spot that's actually really good. Okay, right here. So I'm going to click a single button, Q. And this is pretty much what's recommended to increase your athletic skill. Just keep doing this. Now, if you can somehow do it underwater, I mean, in this case, I'm going to try and see if we can get to an Oblivion gate and do it in lava, but same premise. The only difference is that lava will actually kill you, right? So what's actually recommended is to get stuck in an area. Wait, I know what I could do with my area. I can make it into an athletics farm. Find a way so that like you can like grind your skills and such like that. Ooh, That would be kind of cool. Blade and blunter and all that stuff is going to be very difficult to do. So yeah, so all you need to do is, like, if you want to increase athletics legitimately, go into water. Pretend this is water, not lava. And all you need to do is just click Q, and you swim, and hopefully you get stuck on something, kind of thing. Let's see here. I don't know if you actually need to be underwater, though. It just says swim. It doesn't necessarily say, like, you have to be, like, under the water, kind of thing. I think it just recommends water breathing, just in case you happen to go under the water, but I don't necessarily think you do need it. Okay. Let's jump. There we go. Okay. Let's see here. Swimming increases athletics. Oops. My bad. Swimming increases athletics faster than running. Try using water breathing, spell, or enchantment, especially if you want to leave your character auto swimming. Using the same methods described as the previous note, as our guardians have water breathing as a natural ability, no such spell or enchantment is possible. Yeah, just water breathing. I guess it's because, like, your character can somehow be ducked into the water and just start drowning, kind of thing. Wait. I might know a vanilla location that might actually be very good. Because if it's swimming in general, I can try it out on my own time. And see if it works. If it does, I'll definitely recommend it. But if not, this will just be more of a proof of concept kind of thing. Like, if it does work, you could do this and it can actually be very beneficial for you guys. I literally, like, as soon as it said get stuck while swimming, it came into my mind almost instantly. There we go. Got another level? Yes! Let's go. We now have a very high personality. Now this is where the attribute points are going to be very interesting. Because we won't have enough to put into every skill now. You know what I'll do? I'll have to figure out if I can move attribute points into skill points, and then that's what I'll do. Okay, so since we're now starting to use heavy armor and light armor kind of thing, I might want to start increasing those. Okay. What do I have that's 3 that I can still technically make full use of? Restoration? Looks like restoration it is. There we go. I thought the game crashed. I was like, no, why'd the game crash? Hey, Zivalai. Zivalai. Alright, so the thing that I'm thinking of right here is if we go to the waterfront. I guess all these are good. So we'll say we'll go over here. And we'll queue. So this is what I mean, though. Maybe this will be it. Like, you just do this, you leave it on overnight kind of thing, and you let your character level up athletics this way. Now, if you have to be underwater, of course, you could do this, right? Just make sure you have a water-breathing item, of course. If you want a free item that gives you water breathing, Fin Gleam gets my highest recommendation. To get Fin Gleam, you just need to go over here. That's it. Just go underwater. Free glass helmet. I think it's slightly weaker than glass, I think. I think it's like it has a little bit less durability or something like that. I think it's just this. It's just a little weaker, but I mean, if you want glass, there you go. It's a good free glass helmet. Glass doesn't even look that great in my opinion, but hey, some people have their likes and dislikes on certain armor sets. I mean, most of Skyrim's armors, in my opinion, look a lot better than Oblivion's. But that's just my opinion on that, though. Okay, that was weird. I don't know why I'm getting that. Anyway. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to save again. I keep forgetting to do that. Yeah, go get the hatred soul thing over there, blah, blah, blah. Let's go. Pretty much. But yeah, like, so the next, like channel anniversary is going to be me sort of, telling you guys, though, that I have released my scripts out into the wild. Released my scripts out to the wild. I'm going to have to properly label them to what you need, of course, so that, like, it's easier for you guys to actually go through. And them as normal sort of everyday things kind of thing. So the like because I cannot distribute my mod, no matter how much I would love to be able to do it, I can't. Of course, I don't have the credit. Like, I can give credits to like the mod authors that made like the armor, the weapons, and stuff like that. But there is a fine point in which that I cannot actually give it out. And because I started using DLC assets for the ship, well, I say the ship, but it's for the orrery thing and for the Shivering Isles, such stuff like Twisted Light here being Shadowrend, I can't actually distribute that. Even though it is a model, I don't necessarily think it would. I don't necessarily think the scripts would count. Like if I were to give you, let's say, like Dawn of Pain script kind of thing, as in terms of the, just throwing it into a vanilla thing, I don't think that would count. Because I could have obviously have just figured it out on my own kind of thing. But like for everything else, yeah, I can't really distribute it. But I think I can distribute the scripts that I use, and I'll make small tutorial videos on how to get them to work. So though at the very least, though, like it's easy for you guys to go like, okay, so like if I like, let's say, how I did the replica armor kind of thing, I'll show you how I did the replica armor. I can show you guys how I did the infamy fame switch and explain how it works and such like that. Because I can easily translate that kind of thing. I don't mind doing that. The only thing that I have a problem with is that, like, as I said though, like, I don't want to just make, like, don't get me wrong, these videos will be unlisted on the channel. And I won't count them towards the total number of videos on the channel. Even though I should, but they're not going to be. So in order for you to get towards these things, I want to find out something too. So if I make a playlist public, but have the videos inside unlisted, can people still get at it? Or do I have to do something weird and finicky with how the videos are so that like people can actually view it, right? Because if I can make the playlist public, because that's exactly what I want it to be, I want it to be a public playlist, but the videos to be unlisted, so they'll like, not to say I'm doing shady things with these with these like with these scripts or something like that, but like I just don't want them to like flood everybody's like their feed kind of thing, because it would be kind of weird though if you have like 30 videos flood the feed and it's like different mod explanations, right? Or different mod script anime like explanations kind of thing. So while I could end up like releasing them onto the like onto what do you call it, like the Nexus kind of thing with my Nexus account or whatever, I forgot to save again, man. Just not used to saving before I enter an Oblivion gate. I mean, I guess even after is not that big of a deal, but still. It's like I didn't learn my lesson. I'm just a glutton for punishment for that. Anyway. So, like, I would love to be able to do all that kind of stuff for you guys kind of thing, though. So, like, if you guys want to have, like, certain tech features kind of thing, like, let's say you like the Infamy Fame Switcher part, but you don't like the, hey, let's have the random defensive buffs kind of thing be applicable kind of thing, then you can pick and choose what features you want, right? And instead of me making, like, my mod being more widely accessible towards everybody, and then just making a random custom mod launcher that, like, you just go through, like, a random checklist of what effects you like and what effects you don't like kind of thing. Because that would just take too much more time. And again, I have a lot of stuff that's already on my plate right now. I have to fix my PAL World server. I have to make my Circuitcraft world. I also have to still do some edits on here too. So it's like, I have three, like, that's just the 3 things that are there though. That's not including Pixelmon Adventures. That's not including wanting to start games and just having an overall time just going through editing them as well. Like, there's a whole bunch of things that go around in the background that, like, I still need to get through, right? So it's like, and that's just like on today's, like, that's just like overall. That's not including like what'll happen like in a year, 2 years that go by kind of thing. Now, one thing that I will say though, right off the bat, is that I will not be releasing every script right off the bat. And I want to give a perfectly good explanation for why. So if the script is either broken or I feel like it can be condensed in a way that makes it much more easily like readable, or that can be more easily read, so that like you can understand it perfectly fine, then that's exactly what I want to do. So that's one reason. The other reason is because the item is just broken in general, and for some odd reason it went through all the testing perfectly fine. Then once I was able to fully test it for something else, then it decided to break. The one thing that comes to mind is the Nebula Rift Ring. Because for some odd reason, it just decided to, like, going through like the minimal testing kind of thing, just testing to make sure like all the singular effects work. It worked perfectly fine. Then once I went through a tiny Oblivion mod that would only take, we'll say, 6 videos on the channel if I really wanted to speedrun it kind of thing. Or if I wanted to last a little longer, we'll say 2 hours. So about 8 videos, right? It literally broke like halfway through. Like, it broke the character halfway through playing the mod. Okay, come on. Laptop, come on. Oh, laptop, come on, man. Actually, is that better? Yeah, that's better. Alright. We have to go to... Technically, I think there's one that's like around over here, but we're just gonna skip that. We're gonna go do this one. But yeah, so it's not like I haven't done my testing at all. It's that when I do my testing, everything works perfectly fine. It's once I throw it over to, like, when I'm actually, like, playing through it like normal, like, it's as if, like, it's as if, like, I'm playing through this, and then all of a sudden, though, like, when something happens, it rips everything out. Or Or when something like, what was it? Was it Oblivion? Was it Oblivion or was it a different mod? It was like when that mod took away all of my items, my speed glitched. But that was because it took everything off in a weird mechanic, maybe? Instead of taking it off like in a normal method, it took it off in a weird mechanical way. So what happened is that it broke the items because it did it in a weird mechanical way instead of doing it in a normal scripted method. Or instead of doing it in the normal sort of way, it should have unequipped all of the player's items through a script, unless that is what broke, and then take the items away from the player. That's what it should have done. But that's just my troubleshooting thing. Anyway. Yep. So lots of fun are going to be happening after this recording. For one thing, since the game crashed, I'm going to have to make this into a complete video again. Yay. I love it when it crashes. It's so much fun just to be able to piece it all together. So much fun. Not what I wanted to do at all. Hi there, buddy. Bye. I love doing this. And we're across the bridge. That is so interesting. You go so fast, the textures don't even pop in right. Aw. Spell faded. You know what's weird though? Cat and Tess hasn't spawned back in here. That's really weird. Anyway. Imperial Villa. Wait. What is this? Well, whatever it is, there's a gate here. Hey, it's one of these. Nice. Hey, yoink. Alright, let's see here. Where are we going? Gotta go find the gate. Ah, there we go. We're over here. Perfect. Hello, Spitterdatras. Hello, Spitterdatras. Nope, not load. Save. Perfect. There we go. Alright, what are we doing here? Alright, cool. Yeah, so while I mentioned this on the latest Pal World server, I think for Pal World, it'll make at least a little bit more sense. Because there is like a community server method for it though, but like I would love to do this for many of the different games that I can make servers for. So like Terraria, Minecraft, and such like that. The only thing is that like you guys will be knowing what my IP is. And that's where, like, the scary factor comes into play. Like, I'm scared of doing that. That's why for servers like this, it's fine. Not, like, for Pal World and stuff like that, but, like... Actually, I don't even know how the community server works for Pal World just yet. But... But, like, for Minecraft, it gets, it gets even scarier for me, right? Because it's like, you guys will know what my IP is, and then all the scary factors of knowing somebody's IP runs through my head, like, 30 million times through my, like, skull, and then it's like, okay, I don't want to have to make a public server, right? Like, even if, like, the servers are whitelisted kind of thing, though, that doesn't necessarily mean anything, to be honest. That just adds an extra layer of security for that server. That's all that does. That doesn't make it so that, like, you can't know my exact location or where I live, kind of thing. Nonetheless, it is that my static IP that my ISP gives me doesn't actually give off my location, then I don't necessarily care then. Well, I shouldn't say that. I do still care in a little way, but it's not as much as it would have been before. Because the first time I made a dedicated, well, I say dedicated server because that's pretty much how every other game calls it, pretty much, right? But, like, for Minecraft, when I first made my server, it was literally my computer's IP. And every time somebody needed to get on, I needed to tell them what the IP of the server was. Because whatever it was on the computer is exactly what it is. For Cube, it's interesting because as long as you have Cube's IP, you'll get on any server that I have. I'm not even joking. So, like, if you want to play on the Java Edition Minecraft server, be it Pixelmon Adventures or just CircuitCraft in general, boom, you have a Cube's IP, you can get on. As long as you're whitelisted on the server, of course. The other thing as well is you want to play on the Ark Survival server that I have, kind of thing. As long as you have Cube's IP, you're in. I don't know if you can even. I don't even know if I could whitelist that server because it's on Epic, but still, same idea. As long as you have the IP, you're good. Same thing with Pal World. As long as you have the IP, you're good. You're in. You're in the server. You don't need to worry about anything. You're like, as long as you have the IP, you're in. Same thing with Terraria. You have the IP, boom, you're in. I made extra special considerations for Terraria. I think I made sure that you don't require Steam for it. Just in case. Even though my version is Steam, and I think Steam makes it easier to make a server, but I made sure to not have it require Steam. So, although it makes it easier for people who just bought Terraria all by itself or bought it through a different game launcher program, I think like GOG or whatever, it makes it easier for them to get it that way. Right? Because, like, while I understand though Steam is not literally like a lot of people's cup of tea kind of thing for that kind of stuff though, but like for me it's actually, well, I mean, it did kind of hurt me a lot in my wallet, so kind of needs to recoup me on those kinds of costs, but that's just me, right? Try to same for everybody. By that I mean, like, for me to buy Oblivion and Skyrim, I bought it and then like a week or two later it went on sale. That's what I mean, it's got to recoup the cost for that, right? But, like, for everything else, though, like, I think I bought Terraria on sale, or I think it was, like, $10 or something like that, so I'm like, who cares? It's $10. Like, it's like Minecraft, right? Like, Minecraft, I think I bought it for $15. And that was back during beta, and I thought $15 was a lot. Now I think it's like $30 or $40 now. So it's like, yikes. No. Game's being weird. Alright. Alright, you two. Let's see, what do we get? Because we need to go across the river over here. We need to go to the pristine spire now. Alright, everybody, we're gonna set up camp over here. We're gonna go rest for about 4 hours. So it's daytime. Then we're gonna go march against that Oblivion gate. So yeah, by the way, I wanted to mention this right off the bat. So though, like, there's no sort of so though, like, you guys get to know ahead of time if you watch this and in the Power World series. Because, yeah, lots of things are happening. Come on, there we go. Can I get up there? Gotta find the entrance, though. And it's kind of hard when you're trying to make sure your character doesn't descend. Come on, I can't shimmy my way out of here. Oops. I mean, I was on the ramp anyway, so it doesn't really necessarily matter. I'm not joking, I was on the ramp already, so I would have been able to already go here. Wait, where's... Oh, they're there. But yeah, so just in case you guys are, well, at least a little bit behind the scenes of the Power World series. So we're not even done the first session already, and I've already done 3 sessions of Power World. I lose myself in recording Power World apparently, because and I think I need to stop doing that. But I have a lot to work with now, so it's like I can hold off on recording it for like a while. But like for right now, I have. It's making me laugh because like it's so out of this world. So the first session was the longest in the channel history of the first session of any game, new or old, on the channel. So the longest session of any game or DLC or whatever for the channel itself was 12 videos, or was 10 videos. Power World beat that by 2. The first session has 12 videos, but I found something that was very interesting about the first session of Power World. And same thing that I also noticed with a lot of different series, like Oblivion, like Craft, when I first did it before I even started the channel though. When I don't have a time crunch with anything, especially like right now, like I don't need to record Oblivion right now. I still have videos. But I want to record anyway. I find them a little bit more relaxed, less impatient of getting videos out, and just overall just having more fun just recording in general. And the thing that I noticed with Power World is that when I didn't have it already established on the channel, though, I felt more inclined to record longer sessions of it. Like, I felt more inspired to do more of it than just saying like, oh guys, I need to record 4 videos of this because like I accidentally like slipped because I forgot that I needed to record this. It's like, no, this isn't even a series on the channel. I'm like completely like cool with this, pretty much. Like there's no stress, no nothing. So I'm not like a chicken with its head cut off kind of thing, just going like, oh man, I need to record this, I need to record this. It's like, where's the time for it? It's like, I want to record this. And like, I was easily able to coast to like easily getting like 12 videos. I think Brennan was about like 8 videos in, and I was like, you know what, I still have energy to do this. Like, this game is so much fun. So then I immediately went to like 3 hours and 12 minutes, like no problem at all. And I'm like, you know what, I think this is a good cutoff point for now. So then I cut it off, and I was playing the game a little bit, and then the next session, oh my god, the next session, that was insane. So Pal World has already hit 12 videos in the first session. Second session was, I think, the channel's ever first, where a channel so quickly had like a 20 episode session. Session 2 has 20 videos. That is like the second highest amount of recordings of videos that I've actually ever done. The first was Knights of the Nine Revelations, which I think was 28 in one sitting. Okay, let that sink in now. 28 videos all in one sitting. I believe. Let me go check. I'm so glad that I actually have this laptop right next to me, so I can actually check this out. I think Knights of the Nine Revelations has 28 videos. I might be wrong. Maybe it's 26. If it's 26, oh my word, But I remember editing it to be like the exact number for 28 though. Nope, 28. Yeah, so 28. So that's the longest running for one sit-in. So me sitting right here, according to my stopwatch that I have right here, it says I've been recording for about 2 hours and 2 minutes. That's what I mean. So when I say I've sat here for 7.5 hours or whatever, recording Knights of the Nine Revelations, which is off, by the way. I think it was like 8, maybe 8.5 hours because the game kept crashing. But besides that, that's what I mean, though. For this in general, that's what I mean, though. For me to sit here and just record this is like, that's how bad it was. It's like I did 7.5 hours. No biggie, no problem. So for Pal World to get to like 20 videos is insane for session 2, mind you. I don't think any series has gone to session 2 where I got so devoted into it. I don't even think Legends Arceus hit that high for session 2. Ah! Did it ever hit that high? I don't think so. I don't think I ever remember hitting that high for Legends Arceus, and I loved that game. Okay, I'm gonna pair part 1 and 2 together for the completes, just because that makes more sense to me. So 10, how high does it go up to for sessions? Okay, so about, okay, let's see here. So 312 is 12. So I think that's about 14 videos. That sounds about right. So 14 videos was, I think, the cap for Legends Arceus. And I loved Legends Arceus. I loved recording that. I think a lot of the problem with Legends Arceus was just because, like, the game didn't really, like, feel very new. Despite the fact that it was new at that time, but it just didn't feel it. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It just didn't feel brand new. It felt like it was an old game with, like, revamped graphics kind of thing. It's like one of those games you're like, yeah, I'll try the new graphics. And then it's like, I mean, it's better than the original in terms of graphics, but, like, In terms of gameplay, it's exactly the same, right? Even though there was no other Legends game, but still. But that's what it felt like, and yeah, that's a castle apparently. It doesn't even look like a castle. It looks like somebody just built castle walls in the random in the middle of the wild and just said, "Yeah, that's a castle, man. I built my castle." It's like, "Mom, I want a castle." Why? We have a castle at home. The castle at home. Like a castle wall. It's like, "Mom, I want a castle." Why? We have a castle at home. The castle at home, right there. Awesome. Anyway. Alright, please be an easy gate. Please be an easy gate. Come on. We're 2 minutes. Easy gate. Easy gate, let's go. Well, it's easier. Not really an easy gate. Come on, come on. Do I really have to shimmy every time I do that? Okay, now the game's just being very weird. There's jumping mechanics. There we go. Alright, just bypassing everything. Yep, yep, yep. Alright, so I think we're almost done with the gates. I think it's just maybe 2 more sessions of this, and then that's it. I would love for these to be completes only, but like I don't really want the completes to be too... I don't really want to make completes just like the method of just like making videos without having too much done for the channel kind of thing. And especially when you walk up and go, "Hey guys, we did 91 gates off screen." It's like, if you think about it, like you think about it that way, it's like, whoa, 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 wait, how did you get it? Like 91 sigil stones. I clicked R by accident. Or I clicked D thinking it was E. Oh, I saw that mechanism go through. I saw the mechanism disengage the claw. That was awesome. So yeah, so while this is only going to be like 8 videos, I'm going to try and make it go at least a little longer though, just to accommodate for the crashes. Because those will be cut out. So that'll be extra seconds written off. And due to the way that that my editing software likes to do this, I don't necessarily like the fact that it goes through the editing software once a run through. So I'm gonna need to do something about that. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, perfect. Alright, so hopefully the game doesn't crash again. Although it's kind of redundant right now because literally we're just done the gate. But still. Yeah. Okay. So we're pretty much almost done in this area. That's actually pretty cool. Just gonna go back to Anvil. My favorite town to hang around in. Yeah, so I'm gonna wait until the stopwatch reaches like 3:12, pretty much. But anyway, yeah, so like the reason why I wanted to mention the whole new computer thing is that while it might not affect this series in general, it will definitely affect the Oblivion mod playthrough series ahead of time. So while the only noticeable difference maybe that you'll see is maybe that like I'll be happier because I don't need to alt-tab just to find out if I'm recording like this. Okay, yep. Like you won't need to see me do that. I just need to go click the record button and then just take a second to see like if it's actually recording and then go, okay, here we go, start the recording, right? Because that's literally all I do is that I hit record, I do a silent count to 3, then I know it works. Because I found out that like when I immediately click it and then start, it cuts it doesn't necessarily, it's not instantaneous. It like takes a little bit to warm up to it, and then it kicks in. But yeah, I knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to give you your stupid armor back. There we go. Get off this roof. I love that. I love pushing. Pushing NPC around. Yes. Bye. I don't know if they'll actually take fall damage because of the way that the thing is. I think it's just like... Yeah, because the one version... Because I wanted to create different spells for the replica, just so that like the replica has more options. And to make it at least appear like it's a different copy of the armor. But I want to make like... have the replica have different spells and such like that. So like while the normal one has like the normal typical like 6 and then 7 kind of spells, the reason why I say 7 is because of this, right? But like the difference between them is not like because like, oh, the replica is just has weaker spells than the other one. It's like it has cooler spells. So like I was thinking like the elemental touch spells. So like have something that's like a mixture of cursed hand with the elemental pulse stuff, right? So like it weakens the opponent of the shock damage, and then it does shock damage. That'd be pretty cool. So yeah, that might be something I might work on. I don't know yet. So yeah, so that's gonna be it for now. Next time, I want to check something. Next time we'll be doing more Oblivion Gates. So hopefully that this will reach 91. Once this reaches 91, we'll be good to go. And then I might just download this map so I can actually cut off the ones that we actually did. So yeah, so I'll see you guys next time for some more Oblivion modded playthrough.